Hey everybody, Chuck Yarbrough from IT here with today's 90-second tech tip. Going to jump into a topic that's come up because people have asked me about it recently. A number of you have reached out because you've gotten some sort of an alert from the Google Security Checkup tool, and so I want to walk the rest of you through this today. It is not spam, it is a very useful tool. So let's get started. On that last slide I had the address, but you can also find it right here, myaccount.google.com security checkup. It's going to give you a list of several chunks of information that can be really useful. Third-party access typically refers to apps and extensions. And it says, okay, so I've given some access to things like power tools and speech recognition. These are all things I've already checked on, but there's Autocrat. These are all things I've added. But because they don't meet the highest standard of Google security, it's flagging them. So this can be a good place to look periodically. So it's giving me a little warning. It says, I see that you've logged into 5 devices. So we have a couple of my laptops, my iPad, my phone, and so forth there. It's indicating those. Those are all fine. If you ever find a device listed here and you're thinking, I don't own that anymore, you can actually sign yourself right out of it, just like that. A little further down, you have recent security activity, Gmail settings, and then even saved passwords. This is probably the one that you're going to see the most interest in. So if I click on Password Checkup, it's going to say, yep, let me make sure, run that if it's you. And this is a little bit bigger report, but can be really good. So what it's going to tell you is, do you have some passwords that appear to be duplicated? So I have 217 passwords that have been used more than once. Considering I have 300 passwords almost saved, that's not too big. This is where people are getting alerts. They're getting something where it'll say you have a compromised password, which means that Google is seeing that password on some breach somewhere. Some other program, some other website has had a breach, and it sees that password attached to your name, so it's going to remind you and ask you to change those. So I don't have any. It's not going to show me any, but you would get a little breakdown here. Great way to check on your settings and just give yourself a little sense of security. More to come.